We had honestly felt like we were a good team. We could go in and win off talent, but to get to that next level, we needed to make a move to build on our team chemistry and allow guys to grow.
For Cavs Legion, they're without like a pro. And so Savage will make his debut in the lineup.
So going into the turn, we had a few scrimmages in preparation to get ready for the Jazz, and we tried a bunch of different lineups, just preparing for whatever they could possibly ban against us. Being that the tournament, had the choice to ban an archetype, so we figured, a couple different scenarios that they might try against us and tried to prepare for that. Also knowing that, we didn't have like a pro this week, so a lot of different lineup changes and things to prepare for.
For us, we were trying a lot of different builds, lineups. It was cool. We actually got to experiment with some archetypes that we would have never even considered, and some of them we like, and some of them, were not very good. So it was actually a good learning experience, and I'm glad that we had that week. But it was a lot of scrimmages. We had probably like 3 scrimmage blocks a day scheduled. So a usual scrimmage block is like 2 or 3 hours, so maybe 8 or 9 hours in a day. But yeah, no, it was a long week.
We was trying to figure out what we wanted to do exactly, get me used to playing point guard possibly, or a different position. So I think we was trying to just jam everything into 2 days. Yeah, the venue was crazy. It was amazing. It was my second time being in Vegas. I thought it was amazing.
I've never been on the West Coast before, so just seeing everything and just seeing how different the culture is and how people are out there, it was definitely a fun experience. The venue was beautiful. The league really did a really good job of securing it, and just going down, I didn't feel anything different. It felt like a normal game.
So against the Jazz, we decided to ban the slashing stretch 4. Reason being is Gliz is, I believe, the 5th or 6th leading scorer in the league, and that's the archetype that he uses. So we wanted to try to take him out of the game, their leading scorer, and force someone else to beat us.
We decided to ban the slashing stretch 4. That was something they relied heavily on offensively, and something that we could adapt to on our end.
Well, we won the tip, and then I just came down, obviously hit the first shot, so I was feeling good. And then I think I had 3 straight assists off of that, if I can recall correctly. After that, it just kind of slowed down and kind of went downhill on my end.
I think I may have been overexcited. I was hoping that my first couple of shots would have went in and it would have been good. But it was, all in all, it was fun to be back on the stage.
We came out pretty strong. Raynor greened his first 3, then I think I greened mine right as well, back to back. So it was like, play the defense we like to play. We kind of went on a little offensive drought. So me personally against the Jazz, I just knew I wanted to assert myself on offense no matter what archetype I'm on. Normally I do use the slash and stretch 4 as well, the same build that we banned on Gliz. So I just looked to be aggressive and kind of take some pressure off of Raynor and Savage offensively that game.
I think we prepped well against them already. I think we had a game plan. I think we know what to do, and as long as our offense plays like it does normally, I think we'll be fine.
So as long as we don't turn over the ball, we take care of the ball, and we execute our sets offensively, we feel like our defense will always be there to keep us around. And as long as we stay clean on offense and produce well, we should be okay.
I think there's definitely a lot more that goes into it behind the scenes. This trade for us is an emotional trade. Jerry, first and foremost, we owe him a thank you. He was one of the building blocks of this franchise from season 1. He's been here for a season and a half. And overall, he's a great dude, and I wish him nothing but the best in Toronto. But I think for us, it was identifying the depth that we had from the the big positions, and understanding that those first 6 games for us were the toughest 6 games of our season. And I think for us, it was realizing that 3-3 wasn't good enough.
I'm really excited to have Trey on board. I feel like just in brief conversations with him and what I've heard from guys around the league, I know some players on our team have a previous experience with him, and they have nothing but good things to say. And honestly, I feel like it's just going to help our team chemistry as a whole, which is something that in sports is paramount. We felt like we were a great team on paper, but we don't want to be a great team. We want to be a championship team. And at the end of the season, only one team wins the championship. It comes down to the best team. We were a good team. We could go in and win off talent, but to get to that next level, we needed to make a move to build on our team chemistry and allow guys to grow. And we really feel like this roster that we have right now after the move is that team.
We're all excited to have Trey on board. I know the guys are excited. I know the organization is excited. This is the time where it's kind of like put up or shut up. We have no more excuses. We made the moves that we wanted to make. I want to thank Jerry for the work that he put in the past year and a half. Without him last year, we wouldn't have made the playoffs or made the run that we made to the semifinals. Obviously we're gonna miss him. I wish him the best of luck with his NBA 2K League career and with his family especially. I just want to say thank you to all the fans who have kind of stuck around us. I know some of these decisions don't make sense from your perspective, but we are making serious strides to become the NBA 2K League champions for season 2.